I'm going to share with you 4 essential tips on what to do if the way that you talk is a little bit blunt. Oh yeah. The first tip when it comes to being blunt, you're being yourself, saying the things that you want to say, but their response caught you off guard. A lot of times, you can prevent negative situations from happening like this by using yourself as the first example. This means treating others the same way that you are treating yourself. Elizabeth Banks is our example, and look at how bluntly she's talking about herself.
But you describe yourself as this: 5'4", actress, blonde, kind of funny, small boobs, your words, not mine, a very nice hip shaker.
This definitely does not give you a free pass to say anything that you want, but what this does show is that you are not particularly targeting other people. You treat everyone, including yourself, the same way. You're fair, no favorites. Here's another example of a dark joke about herself.
I mean, I had a great bully, like a really good bully. She was excellent. She was good at her job of the bully thing.
They say in leadership, the best way to lead is by example, and by example alone. When you do it to yourself first, people don't complain as much. If you have found this helpful, give us a like. Next is context. It's very important, if you don't want to be misunderstood, to provide context for your bluntness. This is the reason. When you give the why behind what you say, people are less likely to misunderstand. Listen to how Elizabeth gives context before being blunt.
Bizarre drug run scenario and the war on drugs and and I remember feeling deep sympathy for this bear. Like, what the fuck? Like that's so.
This is the same reason why people usually try to say something nice before giving the harsh truth. It's to give context that this is out of good intentions. In this next example, look at how she gradually uses context to become bolder each time.
It's hard to believe we've never met before.
We have never met.
After all the years.
I can't believe it either.
Yeah, and
where you been hiding?
I've been hiding in plain sight. I've been hiding in plain sight.
If you skipped this, you probably knew what the result was and get a lot of people going like, dude, what the heck? This next one is the reason why some people don't seem to make any social mistakes. This is because they do small tests before making big moves. If you think what you're gonna say is potentially offensive, take that, tone it down by 70%, and see what happens. Look at how Elizabeth tested a little bit, did not get a positive reaction, so she eased off.
Game show host.
Press your luck, baby. No whammy.
Business executive, and now a podcast host.
That's right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Doing these small tests can save you potentially from huge, awkward, and embarrassing situations. And what this can also tell you is that if you just want to freely be yourself and these people don't get your bluntness, then this group might not be for you.
Do you buy tampons for your wife?
I have. I mean,
Sure.
I have, sure. Yeah.
Right.
It's not
so
a big deal.
I have a rule. Like, if he's not willing to buy tampons for you, kick him out of the bed.
Not everyone likes bluntness, so with small tests, you can quickly figure out who these people are. Okay, so the last thing we want to talk about is what happens after you said something blunt. Because the thing is, if you immediately apologize because you feel like people were offended, people might feel like you're actually insincere about the things you say, because you're just telling them what they want to hear. A better way to do this is to not overcorrect based on how they respond. Here, Elizabeth was kind of expecting them to greet each other first before the interview. But look at how she didn't overreact when the other person quickly apologized.
I love that we don't even get to say like, hello.
Oh yeah,
how
no,
are
I
you?
know. Sorry, all of that as well. I feel like I delivered my cue so well. Okay.
Hello, how are you?
When you're blunt, it's very natural for people to have a strong first initial reaction. But it does not mean you should always change what you say. What you want to do is stay the course. Here's another example where she comfortably held her ground.
No, what was wrong with Gene?
Like, is he like psychopath?
Yeah.
I mean,
okay. I thought there might be. Was it that he was just trying to make money out of him, or is he was obsessed with him?
he a little bit of both. You know,
This means be yourself and don't over apologize for who you are. Here are some of my other videos that you can click to check out, and I will see you next time.